said so. I'm in love with her and I feel fine. Baby says she's mine, you know, she tells me all the time, you know, she said so. I'm in love with her and I feel fine. I'm so glad she's my little girl. She's so glad she's telling all the world that her baby buys her things, you know. He buys her diamond rings, you know, she said so. She's in love with me and I feel fine. She's mine, you know, she tells me all the time, you know, she said so. I'm in love with her and I feel fine. I'm so glad she's my little girl. She's so glad she's telling all the world that her baby buys her things, you know. He buys her diamond rings, you know, she said so. She's in love with me and I feel fine. She's in love with me and I feel fine.
There you go. Congratulations for coming on the show and now being the house band. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I think you're the house band if you make it 2 weeks in a row, which you've done now. So where are you guys located? I thought you guys were in Nanton.
We are in
Nanton.
Nanton.
We are.
Yeah.
That doesn't look like Nanton behind you. I've never seen that in Nanton.
Sorry.
Through the miracle of modern technology, that would be Abbey Road.
Yes.
Beatles! It's
You
Beatles
betcha.
week here, right? So here, let's bring in another person who's very important and integral to this show. Hello, my dear.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good day.
So, do we want to tell everybody that you're not feeling all that great today? So we got to take it easy on you, or
No, same as usual.
same as usual. So we can make fun of you just as much then?
Yeah, I don't know if you ever do, but if you want to today and see me cry, then do it.
Good morning to everybody in Nanton. This is Good Morning Nanton Live. Want to welcome, of course, our house band. So we're going to have to figure out, I was talking to Jason last night, so we'll have to figure out a name for our house band here. Mm-hmm. So maybe we can make it some sort of contest for the community to come up with a name for the house band. So we're gonna have a lot of things. Actually, today we've got another thing that we need some help from the community or people watching, our viewers, to comment and vote on something, because I had mentioned for the past few weeks about the mascot. So Jason, you remember the story about our mascot?
Yes, the lovely wasp.
The wasp, yes, our wasp mascot. So the wasp that stung one of the musicians that was in the studio, Kelsey Rain, and she still continued to play even though she got stung. And then the wasp, while I was doing a show here in the studio, was flying around and landed on my microphone. And then the wasp by the way, not all the same wasp. I'm sure these were different wasps.
Be. I don't know.
I don't think so. And then the wasp, remember we were eating the pizza, Amanda? You dropped the piece of pineapple, and then you went to pick up the pineapple and realized you just picked up a live wasp.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's that wasp, which I feel is a sign, of course, that our mascot needs to be a wasp. So, Michael Sherman, are you in agreement with that, or what do you think?
Yes. Am I in agreement of what?
Of the Good to know. Good to know you're paying attention.
You had me, huh?
I did this as a test, yeah, just to make sure you're paying attention.
Well, I've been waiting for this. Actually, I like that setup. I like that setup. Whoops, excuse me. In fact, I was just cleaning up the coffee I spilled on the floor. Exactly.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay for now.
Okay, so we've got a few more comments that are coming in here. We want to make sure we get as many of them as on the screen as possible. Did Boss Lady party too hard last night?
I wish.
Okay, and then we've got Tom here saying good morning to everybody, and we got Tara Lynn who's saying good morning as well. So good morning,
I feel
Tara.
like those are new names. I don't know if
I know Tara. So
Oh, okay.
I don't think she joins us all that often, but she's here this morning. So thank you very much. Tom is on this morning, and maybe his family, because we've got a little something special for their family. So we're going to bring that up a little bit later in the show. And of course, we have the guests that are going to be joining us as well. But before we get to all the guests and everything else, we have to go back to this mascot. So I've got some ideas, basically some illustrations of possible mascot ideas. So I wanted to bring these to everybody's attention. And please, anybody who's watching, all the viewers, let us know which one you think is your favorite as far as our wasp mascot. So we've got about 5 or 6 different options here. Maybe 5, I think. So let's try the first one here. So this is option 1. We could use this one as a mascot for Good Morning Nanton Live. Or option 2 could be this one here. I was saying before, I don't know why, but this one just reminds me of Mr. Clean. I mean, you know, Mr. Clean's a big, tough guy, so maybe that's a squeaky clean image for us. Well, he looks kind of angry though, doesn't he?
Yeah.
What were you saying, Amanda? It looks
like a murder wasp or something.
A murder wasp.
Yeah.
Okay. So maybe not that one. So how about option 3 here? Option 3. I like that. Okay. Or option 4. And remember, again, we want all the viewers to vote on which one you think is going to be the best mascot for us. So option 4. How about this one?
That seems appropriate. Kind of.
Yeah. Now, is that a dopey looking? That's what I thought. That's more appropriate for our show. Dopey looking wasp. Are those? Is it got 4 eyes there? There's antennas, eyes as well? It looks like they're eyes.
Yeah.
But and then we've got option number 5 here. So this mascot here is a possibility. Although it looks more like a bumblebee, but I think it's just more of a kid friendly illustration of a wasp. So those are the 5 options. We just want to let everybody know what those options are. And
so Dave, I just gotta say, I haven't been on board with this whole wasp thing as a mascot. I mean, you keep going with it.
You're telling me this now?
Well,
you're telling me
I
this
can't
now.
stop you. You just do these things, and I don't know what you're doing, and so I gotta speak up right now and say, like, I don't know if that's the best mascot for us. I might have a better one.
Yeah, I was gonna say then if you're gonna kibosh my idea for a wasp mascot, then you better have an idea to follow it up. So what's your idea?
Well, what about this? What about this?
Oh, Dozer.
Dozer's like fast asleep right now, but
yeah, that looks like a lively mascot.
Yeah, that's
for us.
Fitting. That feels like me.
Well, let's zoom in a little bit more here. So
there's Dozer.
I think that's a great idea, actually. Yeah. I don't mind that idea of having Dozer.
That's our guest.
Dozer is sleeping, right? Please tell me Dozer's just sleeping.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Only sleeping.
Okay, only sleeping. Okay, good. So, okay, I think that's actually a great idea. So here, let me do a little computer magic. Okay, and there we go. Option 6.
Oh,
so
man.
What do we? Let's do. I like this idea.
Is that a compromise?
I'm on board with Dozer the Wasp mascot.
Okay.
So you like that idea too?
Maybe.
So,
we'll
yeah.
see. We'll see if people vote. People got to vote.
Yeah. Are people voting yet? Or well, somebody's saying hello.
Number 4 in there.
I think that's a relation of yours, right, Amanda?
Yep. Him from St. John, New Brunswick.
And Dad Gary says I think number 5. We're going to talk about Gary in a second here. And Barb Curl says number 4 looks grumpy. Which one was number 4 here again? Let's see. Number 4.
Like the dopey one, I think.
That one.
I feel like that's a Simpsons type one. Like the mutated eyes on the top of its head.
Let's see. Oh, your dad says not 6.
Not 6.
What do you mean not 6? That was a great compromise. Amanda wanted Amanda wanted to have Dozer as our mascot, so I did some computer magic and we made Dozer the mascot. So what's wrong with that? I don't get what the problem is. Anyway, you guys can vote on who you think we should have as our mascot. So this has been a very Beatles week this week. So I wanted to say thanks to your dad. What did we enjoy the day after we were in Calgary? We enjoyed a little Beatles album that we were able to actually get from your dad. We've been trying to get it for ourselves, buy it, but it's pretty expensive. Those Beatles albums right now are pretty expensive. So we were lucky enough to run into it with your dad. And actually, again, very much a Beatles week. You guys started off with I Feel Fine, the Beatles, and you got Abbey Road behind you. And I thought I'd mention, if anybody wants to watch something that is Beatles related, we watched it this week. Fantastic. Third time, fourth time we've seen it. So we're going to do like a movie of the club, club instead of a book club. So movie of the week is yesterday. And Vanessa and Jason, have you guys seen that one yet?
No, not yet.
Not yet? Okay. So you guys got to watch that this week. Michael, you seen it?
I have.
You have? Okay. It's a fantastic movie, isn't it?
It's a great movie.
Yes. Awesome. Okay. So we're going to say to our viewers, this is the movie that you have to watch this week, and then we're going to discuss it next week on the Movie of the Week Club. That's what we'll call it, the Movie of the Week Club, okay? So, okay, I am going to toss you guys out of here because we are going to get to some of our guests who we're going to be interviewing today. So, Michael, are you ready with those slides? Sort of? Yeah?
Yeah, he's
Okay,
like a
okay,
conductor.
good.
He's got it.
Okay, perfect.
I
Awesome.
can't wait.
Okay, and we are going to see you guys in a little bit. You're going to perform for us again because you're now our house band. So thank you very much for doing that. So we'll see you guys in a bit. And we also want to make sure before we bring our guest on, just a reminder to everybody that we do have these mugs for sale. Amanda, do you want to do me a favor and maybe post the link in all the groups so that if you can get that quick enough, just let people know that if they want to order their mug, sure helps us out at a time that we're not doing any work right now for our company. So, little work, not enough work to bring in enough money to be able to pay all the bills. So we'd love to be able to get some support. If you want to pick up some mugs, that would really help us out. So there you go. There's some mugs that you can pick up, and Amanda's going to post that link for everybody. And now we are going to get to our first guest on the show here. So let's bring them in right now. And we've got a new type of intro that we do for everybody. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome first guest to the show. Here we go.
That's suitable.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show today, Jeff Murray. Now hold on a second here. Hold on a second. I'm a little bit disappointed because I played that music for a reason. I thought there was going to be. In fact, don't we have some evidence of this? Let's see. Hey Jeff, any chance you want to come on Good Morning Nanton this week, talk about your specials on all the new stuff you have at the Hive? Sure, I can do that. Do I have to wear a shirt? Nah, come as you are. So no pants, sweet. Now hold on a second. Total disappointment. Welcome to the show, Jeff Murray. Did you like your intro?
It was beautiful. I might use that in the bedroom.
Awesome. So Jeff Murray, you own this company called Brisket Case. You've been on this show before, so look at this. You're coming back. Return invitee. Wow, that's awesome. So tell us how things been going since the first time you've been on the show. Any changes to Brisket Case? And for those of people, now remember, whenever we do this show, we have a lot of new people that join us, so they may not have seen you on the first time you were on the show. So let's start with that little small bit of history for people that maybe are new to town watching this, and how you kind of came up with this idea and how long it's been running, and then where it's kind of evolved from when you first started. So go ahead, tell us the story.
Okay, well, we started in 2018 with sorry, I got to turn that one off.
That's okay.
2018 with another friend of mine. We started out selling briskets to the brothers at the Mason Lodge, and it just kind of ballooned from there. So we started doing fundraisers with that. We saw a business opportunity and started that. That's where the name came from, Brisket Case, because that's how we started selling brisket.
Okay.
And went to there, and then from there we started doing the online shopping with the website and doing fundraisers for local sport teams and other types of groups. And then from there, I guess we went to the Hive. So
And
that
so
was a couple of years later.
Yeah, that was the first real step from doing online and your own stuff to your first retail space, right?
Yeah, that's correct. So then we went to the Hive, and that started out with just a chest freezer because our fridge or cooler and our other glass freezer was on order.
Okay.
And that was a great success. And of course, people started asking for more product. So instead of just having our top sellers in there, we expanded and added another freezer with Coco Brooks, a pizza company out of Calgary, who are incredible group to work with. Richard, the owner, is super fantastic. He gets it. He gets small business. They run fantastic fundraisers as well for sports teams and other groups. And we had to expand again, and we got another 3-door freezer, and another dry shelf because we're bringing in a bunch of hot sauces and stuff like that too. So it just keeps getting bigger and better, and it's awesome.
Yeah. So you told me, I saw you last week or this past week, and you said you heard rumors of a good show. Just the host needs a little work. I completely agree with you, but we actually had Clint on the show last week because it was like an all beef special. So all meat all the time. And of course now you're kind of in the same category. You and Clint are working together. Do you want to explain that relationship a little bit?
Yeah.
And that's Bueller's Beef, just so everybody knows. Last week we had Bueller's Beef. Yeah.
Yeah. So he it's funny, I was on the search for pepperoni and jerky, right? And I called a couple of the larger companies and no response. And Clint walked into the Hive and he's like, "Hey, you're interested in doing jerky and pepperoni?" And he has other beef products, but I don't carry them yet. I'm going to be putting them on the website because he has beef boxes and stuff like that. So the pepperonis and the different jerkies have been a great seller at the store. Clint's a fantastic guy to work with too, so it's been really easy. It's a good relationship there. Nice thing, he gave me I don't know if you saw his he has swag now at the store, Bueller Beef like trucker hat.
Oh no, I saw he wore his hat on the show, so I saw it there, but no, I didn't know he was selling them.
Yeah. So he has them right there beside our 2-door freezer. And he gave me one, and I think I had it on my head for a good, 7 minutes before my son's like, "That looks way better on me than it would on you." And now he took it, and the kid sports it around town, and it's it's a great hat. I'm going to have to go buy one now.
So I didn't realize. Correct me if I'm wrong here, but am I hearing you say that you guys kind of had a hand in getting Coco Brooks to Nanton?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I contacted Richard, and they totally helped us out, hooked us up. So
wow, that's amazing. And actually, you guys were in Calgary as well before you moved to Nanton, right?
Yeah.
So, and you know that Amanda and we came from Calgary just over a year ago. Moving to Nanton, and Coco Brooks, of course, in Calgary. What a community-driven business. And when I heard that Coco Brooks was coming to Nanton, I was like, yeah, that's a perfect fit for Nanton. So community-minded and community-driven. So thanks. Yeah. I didn't realize you had a hand in that until just today, until now.
Yeah, no, that's our little piece of Coco Brooks right there too. So incredible company to work with.
Yeah, absolutely. So we got a few comments here coming in. So Lori wanted to say good morning from Catherine, Alberta, and she said, "Yum brisket." So,
Yeah.
then we had
Brisket's awesome.
we had Lorraine here. Best bacon ever, and cheese and meat, and all kinds of things. Speaking of cheese and meat, let's show a little bit of this while we take a look at these comments here. So, and then we had Terry Wickett just had the halibut, fantastic, and those tomahawk steaks are so good. And then we had, let's see, we got a question here from Lori. Do you deliver to Catherine? She's from Catherine, Alberta, so she just wanted to know, do you deliver there? How does the delivery work for your products?
I have to actually, honestly, I know I've seen Catherine. I got to see if it's within that that radius. So I have to just double check on maps there.
Okay.
So I essentially deliver from Airdrie all the way south down. We're going to be adding Lethbridge into the mix pretty soon, and I keep getting people from Lethbridge drive up and meet me in Claire's home to pick up products. So you're starting to get enough of a base there in Lethbridge that we can warrant a delivery down there as well. So if Catherine falls within kind of that radius, we could probably set something up. So
okay, and Barb here says bacon wrapped scallops are the best.
They're pretty awesome.
Yep. And then I wanted to ask, so what have we got on the screen here? So those look like some beef burgers on the right side, and then so Michael and I were kind of debating what that was in the top left there, some fish of some sort.
Yeah, that's the halibut steak.
That is the halibut. That's what I said. Yeah.
Yeah. So we just did that the other night, and they were awesome. And I never cooked halibut before, so I usually just, if I was going to eat it, I'd go out to do that because it's not the easiest fish to get your hands on. So the halibut, and those are actually the steak burgers that I have on special right now.
Okay.
So it's like 28-ounce steak burgers. So,
perfect. So just want to let everybody know, all the viewers who are tuned in watching us right now, we are going to be giving some prizes. We have quite a few prizes to give away today, actually 3 prizes. Jeff has got a prize as well that he's going to be giving away, so we're going to talk about his prize right away here. But before we talk about the prize, I understand my producer told me that you had a really big announcement you wanted to make of some sort. I wasn't really sure what it... Oh, I'm just hearing it in my ear here. She's just telling me. Oh, okay. I know what it is now. So did you want to make that announcement right now, or?
No, you fire off. Is this about Jennifer's birthday?
No. Something about you running against her for the next election.
Oh,
is that
you're buffering
okay.
there?
Is that what you're? Oh, so you wanted to make the announcement that you were going to run for mayor in the next election against your own wife?
No. I try to stay out of the public eye. That's why I wear that unicorn mask for so long.
Yeah.
So, I'm pretty sure people don't even know, they're like, you're Jen Hamley's husband? Like, people have no idea.
Well, speaking of Jennifer Hanley, we have a little something special for her and some other people because we understand that it might be her birthday today. Is that correct?
It is her birthday today.
Okay, so that information that I got from my producer about it being her birthday today, that's correct. Not that you're going to run as mayor against your own wife.
No.
Okay.
But I know we could throw some other names out there if you want.
Oh, yeah? I'm sure we could. Okay, cool. So let's take a look here. What is the prize? Oh, you know what? Michael, just letting you know, we don't have any slides up there, just so you know. No, we do have the slides. We just need to get to the prize. So the prize that we are going to give away, and just a reminder, everybody, that we are going to select from the people that are commenting. So everybody comment if you want to win this prize. It is a breakfast, and Jeff, I need you to explain this because I haven't heard this myself. So breakfast on brisket case, Lanny Ray pancake mix. Ray pancake mix. What is that?
So Lanny Ray pancake mix. Can you see this?
Yeah, I can see it. Let me just blow you up a little bit so we can see it even better. So there we go. Okay.
So this one's actually our top seller. The cookies and cream was our top seller, Lanny Ray gourmet pancake mix. what we did was we focused on sourcing more local products, and Lanny Ray is a small company based out of Cochrane, and they make these gourmet pancake mixes. So anybody, I mean, how many types I got? At least I want to say 10, 12, probably 15 different pancake mixes at the Hive. They make probably about 20 pancakes or more. So it's a good full breakfast for a whole family. But yeah, we've been focusing on bringing in smaller, independent companies and focusing on local. So you got your Lanny Ray pancake mix from Cochrane, all the hot sauces, and we got Jimmy's that's made in Okotoks, Crystal's Can Co.
Here, let me blow you up there again so we can see it really well. So hold those up again.
So that's the Jimmy's from Okotoks, Crystal's Can Co. from Calgary, and that's another hot sauce. I have Pizza Brew hot sauce, which is made in Calgary as well. And honestly, if any people like Frank's Hot, this is better.
You are making my mouth water. Everybody's mouths are watering right now. So
yeah. So and then I brought in Bow Valley as well, and they're from Canmore, and they do all their barbecue sauces, hot sauces, and rubs. And I know I can't forget this Mom's hot sauce. Now this comes out of Vernon, and the reason why I sourced this is because this is has been my favorite hot sauce for, I feel like it's been like 10 years, but it's probably been probably 10 years, maybe 5 years, maybe 8, somewhere in there. And the flavor is incredible on that.
That's
the hot sauces are amazing. And of course, we got the local beef suppliers like Bueller Beef and Cudlow Beef. I don't know if I sold out of the T-bone steaks in the porterhouses, but oh my God, those things are so good.
Really? Wow.
So yeah.
Okay, so as good as this here, as good as that?
Oh, that's the tomahawk. That was the other night. So that's the bonus of having my own food company. If I bring something in and the seal has broke, I don't sell it. So I have to consume it, right?
Right.
So yeah, and that thing fed 5 of us plus lunch the next day. So
wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, have you ever had one?
No, I haven't had one. No, but you know what? Good story to tell you. You've put some of those call out to people, letting them know that there's a meat special on or something like that, or something you want to kind of turn over, get rid of, and so you let people know that you're going to put it on sale, and you let me know I'm in your group. Well, and I've always said I'd love to be able to get it, but I just don't have the freezer space for it. Our freezer's full, and we have such a small house. We just bought a deep freeze. It's only 5 cubic feet, but it's a small little mini deep freeze. But we bought a deep freeze, so guess what? We're gonna be filling that thing up. So okay, perfect. So we have had so many comments since we started this little giveaway here, and somebody here, Sage, said hi from a local here, and we also had, let's see, we've got Lori Steak Burgers. Rhonda saying the pulled pork is amazing, fresh oysters. We also had, what do we got here? Sage, that's the Office background looks so familiar. Do you know Sage? I'm not sure what that is. So let's see. We've got Mary saying yummy, it looks so good. And Tom says yes please. So you know what, Sage, I'm not sure what you were talking about there, but somebody does not need any prizes. I'm gonna give it to Sage. So Sage, I haven't seen you on here before, so we're gonna give it to Sage. Sage, you are going to be the winner of this right here. Now, before I let you go, I need to play a couple things, but I also need to ask you about one other thing. Apparently, you are selling something here, Michael. Can you just back it up there, because we want to take a look at this? This is something else you're selling. How creepy is this? So Jennifer wanted to know if candy came with this. Apparently, is that right?
I'm more of free magic.
Free magic? Okay. Okay, so yeah, if anybody is interested in a what? Go.
I sold it this morning.
What? You sold it?
It's gone. It was
It's
incredible. There must not be any $500 vehicles out there anymore. So
What? That's all you got for that thing was $500? Oh my goodness! I look
should
the
have sold
first
it
time
as vintage or something.
Oh yeah, the first time I saw that van in the pictures there, I thought for sure I didn't see the price. I thought for sure you must be asking at least 5,000. So, but
Yeah, that's actually Jen's birthday gift for me to get rid of that van.
that's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah. I wanted to drive it in the parade, but she wouldn't let me. So
That's great. Okay, listen, before I let you go, we got to get on to the next guest, but we do have something a little special for your wife and a few other people in town here. So I just want to make sure we mention some of the birthdays that are happening today. We have happy birthday to Jennifer Handley. And then, of course, we've got a happy birthday to Sue Moore. And then Alexi Lively, I heard it's her birthday as well. So we got a ton of birthdays happening today. So, and then look at this, Caitlin. Happy birthday to Caitlin. So all of these birthdays. So I did something a little special for all these people today for the birthdays. So I'm going to play that right now. And I really hope they all enjoy this. Here we go. Look at that. We got Caitlin there, Jennifer. There's Alexi. Where's Sue? There's Sue. There we go.
That is the best. That's how she looked when she left this morning too. She's
really?
dancing wearing a little red dress. And
Oh, I thought we'd have a little fun. We might have. I love the jib jabs, so I might have a few more of those jib jabs. In fact, I know I've got one more coming up, which you might want to watch again. So,
is that today?
Yeah. Today. So don't go too far away, okay?
I won't. I'll sit here and watch.
Okay, awesome. You stick there in the background. So thank you very much for being on the show today. We really appreciate it. Gonna let you go and have a great day. And congratulations to the winner. Thanks for sharing all that information, Jeff.
Great. Thank you.
Okay. Talk to you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay, Jeff Murray. Unfortunately, a little bit disappointing at the beginning of the show where he actually came on with his shirt on. I thought for sure he was going to be coming on with no shirt, but I don't know if he had his pants on or not.
I was
I'm not
a little
really
scared
sure.
when he started to stand up.
Yeah.
I was like, oh.
So yes. Anyway, lots of fun here. Thank you very much to the Jeff and Brisket case, and to all the people who are engaging and commenting. You guys make this show what it is. So we are going to get to another guest here. Make sure that we don't forget anything. Is there anything that we have to mention? Oh, we are going to give another prize away.
A prize, and then weren't we going to get another song too, right?
Yes, that's right. We are going to get our house band to come perform. So that's what it is we actually need to do here. So what we are going to do is we are going to go with the first. We're going to go with, and I wouldn't really call this a prize, but as everybody knows, if you've been watching the show, Nanton Lions have been running this COVID-19 social support program. And so they actually were very generous in giving us a certificate. So a gift certificate for $40 for Fresh Mart. So I've got that certificate right here. So this really is supposed to be to help the community with some food and groceries. So we're not going to call this a prize. We are going to give this the generosity of the Nanton Lions, give this out to somebody who's been commenting on the show, and we are going to allow them, if they need it, to use this gift certificate, $40 for Fresh Mart, or to pass it forward and pay it forward to somebody else in town who they think might actually be able to use this. So yeah, hooray for the Lions. Fantastic group of people doing great things. So let's take a look at who's been commenting today. I know somebody else we had on here that I haven't seen. Actually, you know who it was? It was Terry. I don't think Terry actually comes on here very often. So Terry Wickett joined us today. So Terry, I'm going to actually allow you to do us the honor, because we did mention Jeff's better half's birthday, the mayor, Jennifer Handley. Terry, we're going to give you this $40 gift certificate, and we're going to let you pay it forward to somebody in the community. So this is for you, okay, buddy? So thank you very much for commenting and participating and engaging. And now, yes, we want to have our house band entertain us one more time. So let's bring Vanessa and Jason back. Here they are. And we're going to give you a few minutes to entertain our beautiful audience and our virtual audience and the visitors to the show today. So here we go. Little applause for you guys. Canned applause. Take it away. A little more Beatles. Beatles theme this week.
1, 2, 3, 4.
He was just 17, if you know what I mean. And the way he looked was way beyond compare. So how could I dance with another? Ooh, when I saw him standing there. Well, he looked at me, and I could see that before too long I'd fall in love with him. He wouldn't dance with another. Ooh, when I saw him standing there. Well, my heart went boom when I crossed that room, and I held his hand in my ear. Before too long, I fell in love with him. Now I'll never dance with another. Ooh, since I saw him standing there.
Good job once again. Good job. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We actually had Mary come on and say great entertainment, and Becky came on here and said, morning, I miss live music and jamming, even karaoke. So it's something we all miss. So, yeah.
Dave, we missed an opportunity.
What did we miss?
We didn't talk about the birthdays and all that. And the Beatles have a great birthday song.
Absolutely, they do. You're right.
Yeah.
Are we doing it?
we could do the first verse. We did it as a band and all that, but we were never the ones to sing it. So we were talking when Jeff was on there. We think we could maybe bang out the first verse.
Okay, you know what? Bang it out. Let's honor those birthdays again.
You say it's your birthday. It's my birthday too, yeah. They say it's your birthday. We're gonna have a good time. I'm glad it's your birthday. Happy birthday to you.
There
Good
we go.
job.
Just a
There we
quick
go.
verse there. Got a last minute.
No problem. Great job for last minute. Wow, that's awesome. Okay, well, thank you very much. We'll bring you guys back for the end of the show. Make sure everybody knows who's watching that they will be performing one more time here at the end of the show to take us out. So we'll see you in a little bit here, okay? Okay. It was nice to dance around the kitchen to some live music while baking. I don't know who that is, but man, that's a nice thing to say. Thank you very much for letting us know. God's old buckshot.
I think it should be. I think it's good old buckshot.
Good old buckshot. Is that what he's
Yeah,
trying to say? Good
I
old
think
buckshot.
so.
Oh, okay. So we are going to have some sort of contest to figure out what our house band is going to be called. So we need to come up with a title for our house band. So Terry Wickett, great job to your performers. Thank you very much, Terry. I saw something else that Terry said about the
That's who was doing
Nanton.
the baking.
Yeah, Nanton. Oh, was it Chelan? Oh,
Chelan was
Chelan's-
doing the baking.
Chelan's doing the baking.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. And so Terry said that he's going to pay it forward with that gift certificate, that $40 gift certificate that we are giving out. So, okay, let's get to our next guest here. So let's get this organized. We'll see you in a little bit, okay? My love?
Okay.
We'll see you in a little bit. Okay, bye. Okay, here we go. So next guest is coming up right now. Let's invite her in and make this exciting. Here we go. And next on the show, Trish Stewart. Oh, is that Trish Stewart?
I actually feel like I could give myself an Oscar, an Academy Award, or something.
So we decided to add a little production value to our show here a little bit. So we thought we'd do it that way. So Trish Stewart, where are you from? What are you joining us from? Oh, look at this. Nanton Dental Care. Oh, how magical.
Love that building.
So tell me, Trish Stewart, for people who don't know, what is your role at Nanton Dental Care?
I am the office manager at Nanton Dental, but when I first came on back in 1998, I was the dental assistant.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you moved your way over from dental assistant to the office manager.
I did. I still assist once in a while when staff is away or when someone special comes in, like Terry Wickett or something.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So, okay, so what's your history here with Nanton then? Give us a little background. So people who are new to Nanton, they watch this so they can find out more about Nanton and the people of Nanton. And we've actually had people who have commented and sent us messages saying, I've been in Nanton all my life and I didn't know these people. I didn't know these businesses existed. So give us a little gem on you and your history with Nanton.
So my husband and I, we got married way back in 1996, and we lived in Brooks when we first got married. And
don't say way back in 1996. It's not way back in 1996. Come on. I don't want to feel that old too. Come on, help me out here.
Exactly. And actually, my husband worked for Alberta Treasury Branch, and he told me, guess what, hon? We're going to be moving to Nanton. And I'm like, where's Nanton? And I was born and raised in Three Hills, Alberta. So I didn't know a lot of southern Alberta too much. But We moved in late 1995, and and then I got into Nanton, and the dental office was looking for somebody part-time, and that's when I joined back in 1998.
So I think I'm going to be coming to visit you guys soon, because we've kind of wrapped up everything that we were doing in Calgary, including the dentist office we were going to there. And so now we are officially, it takes a little time when you first move to a new community to get everything kind of wrapped up. I had some work being done with the dental office there, so they continued that work. And then, the insurance and all that stuff, takes its time. And now we're moving everything over. So I think that I'm going to be coming to visit you guys soon. So.
That's awesome.
And Becky, admittingly, I need to go visit them as well, get an oral checkup. So. So I'm glad you're on here so we can remind everybody about their dental hygiene, and they need to come and visit you guys to help with that. So
yes, dental health is important.
Absolutely. You know what, your story about moving to Nanton and kind of asking, well, what's Nanton? Where's Nanton? I've never heard of that. I need to bring my wife on for a second. So Amanda, look up, get ready. You're coming on. I think this story is really good. Do you want to share, I get a kick out of it all the time, your history with Nanton and moving here? Because I love that story about when you were younger, what Nanton meant to you.
Well, I'm born and raised in Calgary, so I kind of didn't really know anything about Nanton probably until I was in my 20s. And then I was always like, Nanton? Who would ever live in Nanton? And I think I've only had been there like once to the museum, the miniature museum or the train museum with my family, for my nephews, and it was just not on my radar at all as being a place I wanted to live. But here we are.
You had somebody that you knew that had relatives in Nanton, and that's how Nanton came up in your life.
Yeah,
right?
Somebody I was dating at the time when I was 20. His brother and the brother's family lived here, and I was like, oh my gosh, that must be awful for them.
So
not really knowing.
Not really knowing. And now with maturity, we've now realized Nanton is a fantastic place to come and actually move here. I didn't actually know that. I don't think I knew that story until we moved to Nanton. So she finally told me after we moved here that for when she was 20 years old, she's like, Nanton? Ugh, Nanton? What kind of name is Nanton? So, well, thank you for sharing that story, Amanda. I appreciate that. Okay. Trish, let's find out more about the dental care, the Nanton Dental Care, what you guys offer there. So just to let people know. And is there anything that you guys do? I mean, when you think of dental offices, you kind of wonder, well, what does one dental office do that might make it a little bit different than another dental office? Can you provide some insight on that?
Well, a lot of dental offices, especially in small towns, are a general family dental office. Mm-hmm. They don't usually have specialists, which are like orthodontists, periodontists, oral surgeons. What is unique with us is we are a family dentistry, general family dentistry, but we do offer quite a few extras that some small towns don't offer. So we do have orthodontics, done by a general dentist. But we do bring in a dentist from Lethbridge that does oral surgery, take wisdom teeth out by oral sedation. Dr. Amanda does implants. Dr. Amanda also does, newer procedures for periodontal grafting, which means gum grafting if you have recession of your teeth. Okay. And it's called a pinhole treatment. And, we just have a lot to offer with being such a small dental office. We only are a 3-op practice. And just very excited because we do offer a lot that usually small family dentistry, doesn't offer.
Right. So Terry's kind of piped up here. He's having a little fun. David, what a great day to tune in. Would you like some stories on Trish Jones Stewart? Really, Terry? What kind of stories would you like to lend to the show here? I'd be interested to find out. Oh, okay. Barb Curl says you're the sweetest person ever. So, isn't that nice?
It is so nice.
So tell us a little bit about Amanda, and also please help me out. Krivenchuk?
It's Krivenchuk.
Krevenchuk? Okay.
Yeah.
So Dr. Amanda Krevenchuk, which I will learn how to say very well because I'll be going to visit there. Tell us a little bit about Dr. Amanda Krevenchuk.
So I'm going to just give you a little history of the dental office. So she bought the practice back in 2007.
Okay.
Prior to that, we had a group of Calgary dentists that owned the practice, and prior to that was Dr. Bruce Longley. And so, you know, we've progressed, but Dr. Amanda's been the owner and one of the main dentists at the practice since 2007.
Way back in 2007.
Yes, okay. I was only 12 when I first started. No, I'm just joking. But anyway, so we have Dr. Amanda, and she works 2 days, sometimes 3 days a week. We have Dr. Chris Orr, who is our friendly giant. He is 6'9".
Holy man! Yes. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and he works 2 days a week. We have Dr. Ray Myers, who comes in 1 or 2 Fridays a month, and he does a lot of root canals and other general dentistry. We have a great staff. We actually have a really long staff, which just means it's a great place to work. Mm-hmm. We actually lost one of the founding members. She just retired back in September, and we haven't had any time yet to have a party for her because of good old COVID. And but we do miss Myra very much, but we have a great staff. Actually, Jeff, your prior guest, was mentioning Bueller Beef. Yes. And one of our hygienists is Clint's wife, Brooke.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So it's a community. Yes.
Yeah, that's what I love about this community is everything ties together and everybody knows what's going on with everybody else. And for those who don't know, you know, this is the reason why we're doing this show, so that we can bring some information to people who are new to Nanton. Yes. But it's very easy to get integrated into the community. I do understand, though, and I think I was talking to Vanessa and Jason about this. I think they said they've been here for 8 to 10 years or something like that. We've only been here for a year, but I understand and I completely respect that you have to be here for at least 4 generations before you are actually a Nantonian or a Nantonite, yes, whatever it's referred to as. So we're going to be new, even if we're 10 years in. So. And you're probably still new as well. You're considered to be new. Yeah. That's right. So you talked about COVID. Let's talk about that. So some of the protocols, the COVID protocols. What do we have to be ready for if we're coming into the office?
Well, we always will, when we're confirming an appointment, of course, or checking in with you, we always ask, how are you feeling? Just the simple questions. When you come in, you do have to wear a mask. And I know that seems so funny, as if how are you going to work on my teeth if I wear a mask? It's just when you first walk in, we have a small reception area. So we want, everybody to be safe. And we take you back. You fill out a COVID form. We take your temperature. You take your mask off, and away you go.
Wow. Okay. Good. Okay. So you guys are keeping everything as safe as you possibly can there. That's great.
Yes. We actually offer right in the back room. You can make a payment. You can get your appointments. You don't even have to stop at the reception desk anymore. So it works really well.
Okay. I have a few more comments popping up here. And Becky, absolutely, she's still learning about the community, haven't really integrated yet. She was new here. Her and I actually connected a little while ago. And she said, just with COVID and stuff, it makes it a little bit more difficult. Absolutely. Terry wanted to welcome Becky. So, yes, Becky, welcome from everybody here in Nanton. And what else do we have here? We have, let's see, Becky as well. Many I know have heard of Nanton. They get all happy and gushy about the candy store. I think this is in reference to what we were talking about earlier with Amanda going, Nanton, what's Nanton? So, yeah. Perfect. Okay, and then we have this from Jeff. You were talking about Jeff, who was on the show earlier. He is saying Terry Wickett for mayor. So thank you very much, Jeff. Terry, do you have anything to say? Would you like to make an announcement today on our show? Okay, perfect. Well, before I let you go, just want to know if there's anything else you wanted to let us know about, or would you like to talk to this or that? Actually, Michael, go back to the other one there. There we go. That one there. So do you want to explain what this is?
That is a digital impression.
Okay.
So we have in our office now a scanning machine that can take an imprint of your teeth without having the goopy impression material. And so yes, that is very very drastic. But it's actually showing two. It's showing two things. A little bit. Yeah, it's showing what your teeth were and what they could be. So it kind of looks blurry almost, correct? Yeah. But that first slide with the two sets of teeth, the smile. Yeah. That is our. I know that other person in that picture too.
Yeah. Okay, we'll get to that in a second here. So this
is what we. This is new to us since we've had our scanner, and it is called our Smile Design. Okay. And you kind of can test drive your own smile if you come in and see us with no commitment. Mm-hmm. So step one is we would take some pictures. You can say that I don't really like my smile. I'd like, you guys to change some stuff. And so what we do is we do a mock-up, which means we take these scans. Mm-hmm. We get the lab to make a tray initially to put in. We put temporary material in, and we put it in your mouth. You take it off, and you actually have this smile, and it's very nice. You can see if you like things, if you want to move things. You can do 6 teeth. You can do all teeth. For the most part, we've just done usually anterior or your front teeth veneers. Mm-hmm. But my husband, I think you have a picture of him.
Oh, is that who that is?
Yes.
Oh, okay. We were kind of wondering.
Okay. So in that top left, well, it's my left picture. Yeah. He has a very closed bite. Ground his teeth down. Horrible. Wouldn't really actually smile. So that's odd for him. Okay. And then, of course, the one right below it is his mock-up to see what it would look like if he actually had teeth. Because he
Oh, so that's a mock-up. That's not actually.
Yeah, that's the mock-up, and then the other picture there too is what his teeth look like. Cool. So they're very nice. He had full mouth reconstruction, so we worked on every tooth in his mouth.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, so that's great.
Yeah.
Okay, and I understand that you guys have a great prize that you're going to give away. So let's go to the prize slide here. You're going to win. So anybody who's commented, and I think I've already got a winner here, somebody who's new to our community, I think we are going to give Becky this Sonicare electric toothbrush valued at $65. So
so the Sonicare toothbrush is a toothbrush that actually uses sonic. It's a shaking motion, an ultrasonic motion. Okay. Works really, really well. I like it more so than the Oral-B. Now, Oral-B is good on the other end, but it doesn't have the sonic motion, the ultrasonic motion to clean the teeth, but it's an awesome electric toothbrush.
Cool. So congratulations, Becky. We're going to give this prize to you. And thank you very much, Trish. I appreciate you coming on the show today and basically lighting up the show with your beautiful smile. So
thank you.
Yes. See how I did that? You see that?
See, awesome.
Yeah. Okay, awesome. Well, I'm going to let you go. Have a fantastic day, and I know we'll all see you at the office, okay?
Sounds good.
And by the way, don't just stay in the background because I got a video coming up I think you're going to be very interested in seeing. So stick around in the background, okay?
Sounds good.
Okay, thank you. Okay, perfect. That's awesome. So when are we going to get our teeth cleaned then, love? Soon, right?
Soon.
Very soon. Okay, awesome. So we don't have a lot of time left, and I did want to have a third guest on here because she's opening stuff up. So I wanted to bring Heather Duthie in right now, but of course Heather also needs the perfect introduction. So here we go. And welcome to the show today, Heather Duthie. Heather Duthie. How'd you like that? You like that? You feel like a superstar now?
I loved it. Thank you.
You loved it? Okay, perfect. By the way, when we're finished this, stick on here because I've got a video you're going to be interested in as well. Something we're doing on a regular basis now, I think, for our guests who join us on the show. So, Heather Duthie, you need to tell what's going on here because I understand this is happening now. You guys are finally getting to open up here a little bit. So let's make sure everybody knows what's going on. Please tell us.
Yeah, so last week we had some, not all, some restrictions lifted, which allows me to offer some in-studio classes again here in Nanton, which I'm really just thankful for and excited about. We've been 17 weeks, I think, closed since the last one. And actually in last year, the studio was only open like 6 months out of the whole year. So I'm really excited that we get to offer some in-studio classes because we've had an online option, but that doesn't work for everybody, right? So yeah, I'm really excited.
I was really excited too when I saw that you guys were opening back up for in-studio classes. I wanted to let everybody know about this. So even if it was a short little, 2 minutes that you could come on and we could just promote this for you, I wanted everybody to know that this is happening. So thank you very much for coming on.
So we're back for 4 weeks and then we'll readjust after that. But yeah, at least we get to get started again. So
yeah. So everybody who's watching this and engaging today in the show, please, or even if you watch it after when we're not live, make sure that you let everybody know that that Heather now has her yoga classes open again for in person, and we'll get you signed up as soon as we possibly can, I'm sure. So
yes, thank you.
Okay. So is that basically all the information we need to get out there for you?
Yeah, everything's really low impact. We have lots of COVID protocols to follow. Low impact is the only thing they're allowing us to do, which is pretty subjective. I mean, it could mean different things to different people, but for me, it means we're keeping things pretty slow, keeping really small class sizes. We're about half capacity. And yeah, just following the guidelines, trying to do our part to make sure things can open up fully in April. So. Okay,
perfect. Okay, we are going to close things down here on the show. So thanks, Heather, for joining us. But stay right there and I'm going to bring Trish in as well. And Jeff, if you happen to be back there still, if you're kind of watching, then I'd love to have you come in because we've got a little. There we go. There's Jeff there. So we've got a little something for you guys that I put together to have a little fun. Of course, we're always trying to have fun on the show. So we are going to show this. And then after that, we are going to close it down with Vanessa and Jason taking us out here, okay? So, let's enjoy this. Here we go.
Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on his farm, he had a cat, E-I-E-I-O. With a moo-moo here and a moo-moo there. Here a moo, there a moo, everywhere a moo-moo. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O.
Heather, do you recognize that
pig? Just coolin' with the animals. Just chillin' on a farm. Come on. Old MacDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. And on his farm he had a buff. E-I-E-I-O. With a crack, crack here and a crack, crack there. Here a crack, there a crack, everywhere crack, crack. Old MacDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O.
I just want to make a public disclaimer.
Awesome.
David signed up for a year of Jib Jab, so expected a lot.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
I love them. There we go. That is priceless. Excellent. Hey, thank you guys. Thank you everybody for being on the show today. We really appreciate it. So have a great day, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you.
See you guys
All right.
later. Okay, here we go. Let's finally just remind everybody that we are Euro Productions Entertainment Services, doing weddings, holiday events, birthdays, pool parties, anything you can think of that's entertainment related. And we are now getting into live streaming as well. Trying to be as creative and entertaining as we are in this show. And hopefully people do find it entertaining. So I know something I do find entertaining and love and miss is live music. So I'm really happy to have Vanessa and Jason joining us here on what appears to be a weekly basis now. We haven't got the contract really in place yet for that.
Not yet.
Well, we'll write it up.
we'll write up the contract of $0 for all of us. But we appreciate you guys being here, and feel free to take us out here. Everybody who's watching, I have one other thing I'd like to do as they're playing here, and it's a goodbye to a very important hockey dad in Canada. So I'll be posting that while Vanessa and Jason take us out. So thank you very much again for joining us on Good Morning Nanton Live, everybody. Have a great week. We will see you next week.
Paperback writer. Dear sir, oh madam, will you read my book? It took me years to write. Would you take a look? Based on a novel by a man named Lear, and I need a job, so I want to be a paperback writer. Paperback writer. It's a dirty story of a dirty man, and his clinging wife doesn't understand. The son is working for the Daily Mail. It's a steady job, but he wants to be a paperback writer. Paperback writer. Paperback writer. It's 1,000 pages, give or take a few. I'll be writing more in a week or two. If you make it longer, if you like the style, I can change it round, and I want to be a paperback writer. Paperback writer. If you really like it, you can have the rights. It can make $1 million for you overnight. You must return it, you can send it here, but I need a break, and I want to be a paperback writer. 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 Thank you.